highlighted a component here which is really critical to a successful job search, but a key part of it is you're having a networking strategy. The strategy is really, it's a long-term thing. You've got goals, you've got milestones, there's ways you define your time and your resources, and it's something that you stick with as you go through rather than reacting to what might be there. The significant changes in the last decade. There have been some major societal changes, but the economic downturn masked a lot of those. There was a talent surplus, and so some of the other changes, the demographic changes were hidden by that. Some of the technology changes were hidden by that. But talent has become much more scarce. We have information-rich job seekers who are being much more selective. Survivors of the recession, so people are looking for better places to work. Even if they weathered the recession, they might have been working in organisations where there were multiple layoffs all around them and they're doing like 5 people's jobs. The influence of recruitment agencies is still there, but it's less than it was before because there are many more tools now out there for job seekers and for recruiters to connect with each other. There's lots more movement now as the nature of work has changed. And I have strengthening talent, so that is what I've done on the site. Now, there are many more people having portfolio careers where there's a bundle of things that you do with your time and your talent. We all only have 168 hours in the week, and how you spend it is up to you. It's your life, it's your career search. You've heard this phrase, I'm sure, the gig economy. There's a lot more people doing different gigs with their time. There are fewer long-term careers than there were before. So in the last decade, how have employers responded to, we need to get back to being an employer of choice. And it's kind of pretty hard if you were known in your local market for savage cuts. And so it's really hard to promote yourself as an employer of choice when the chips were down, people really were not your most important asset. As boomers have started retiring, it isn't just a leadership succession that's needed, it's succession in any key role that there is. It used to be that Bob did a particular job for 25 years. Bob's retiring. We haven't trained anybody to do Bob's job. Oh heck, companies have been caught flat-footed. It's all been about survival through the recession. And so companies now are really starting to talk about talent management again, growing and retaining and enriching your workforce. Companies have more technologies in the whole field of applicant tracking and making it easier for applicants to apply to companies. But the paradigm is still the same. It's not really yet driven by relationships. No organisation has really figured that out yet. Not that I've heard anyway. But we're all striving for that. That's key. Networking is still the most effective way of finding your next opportunity. Brand identity and channel management for the job seeker are key. You are a brand, okay? You may not be a marketing person, but you're a brand. You stand for something. You are an amalgamation of multiple experiences, creating that profile, that unique identity, be able to articulate it and communicate it, and have people come across your profile even when you're not awake. I mean, have a great LinkedIn profile, have a presence in some of these other platforms, speak at events, be known for things, volunteer at different things, be visible. Because that's all really helpful as you start to network. I feel in control when I'm applying for a job. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Director of recruiting role, yeah, I'm going to apply for it. Probably an hour and a half, tweak the resume, how should I, cover letter, yeah, should I? Yep, great. I'm bound to get a response to that. Word of advice, if you're going to be applying to jobs that way, don't do it in daylight hours. Do it at night time when you can't be out networking with people. Maybe think about how you prioritise your time to your job search activities. Maybe 60% of your time should be networking activities.